Wait for it. I know if anybody ever sees this, the attention span is short. Most people click away very quickly. But anyway, here's a moment. And it's over. November 11th, and the time was 11:11:11. So that was it. That was it. Now you can go. Thanks for watching. Anyway, the video is going to keep going for a while. So, anyway. But I have noticed that, for anybody that does accidentally or intentionally for some reason, God help you, watch anything of this, why and why. So, but yeah, there isn't much to see here. There isn't an agenda. There isn't a plan. There isn't a script. It's just me talking at myself inside this little screen. And yeah, I don't know what anybody would even hope to be entertained or distracted or learn anything, because it's just some guy talking to himself. So anyway, and he does say some things every now and again that might be interesting, but you have to sift through all this stuff that's like, it's not really relatable. It's a human thing, I guess. Like, it's relatable to me because I know what I'm talking about sometimes. But even I won't remember what I'm referencing a lot of the times. And, anyway, so most of you should have gone by now. 2 minutes, that's unheard of. No one stays for 2 minutes. And my videos go on for like dozens of minutes and stuff. It's crazy. But the retention of the audience, as I've noticed, goes away very quickly, which is okay, because I just usually save, all my epiphanies and exciting news for later, after I'm pretty sure that everybody's gone away, if there is even anybody that's there, because these are for me and I'm just talking to myself. So I will just stare at the camera for a while and wait for everybody else to leave, just in case there's anybody left. Three minutes. Okay. Now, everybody should be gone by now, so I should be safe to talk. Okay, groundbreaking news. I don't got any. Surprise, surprise. Pretty much the only point of that video, this video, was to share that moment of 11s. Because I tend to run, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. I like 11s. I don't know why. But my run today, that I did, finished about an hour and a half ago. Did 55, 55. I was hoping for 55, 55, 55, but it didn't happen. Oh well. But it was a good run. I hit my mile mark at 8 minutes 15. So, and I tried to keep that pace, but I probably did for a good 3 miles, but then I slowed down a little bit. So I did at least 6 miles, I think. Probably. Pretty sure. Pretty sure 6 miles. Oh yeah, oh yeah. At that, yeah. Even slowing down to 9-minute miles by the end. Yeah, I was well on track to do 6 miles, which is pretty good for me. And the weather was cooperating. I got out ahead of the rain, which is just starting. So temperatures are good. It's fall weather. It's about to turn cold. Here in a couple days it will get below freezing. And not just a gentle frost or a gentle freeze, but one of those insistent freezes that remains for a good portion of the morning and does not release its grip easily. I like the cold. I prefer to be cold than I prefer to be hot. But I guess the other point of this video was, yeah, I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. I do worry about my writing sometimes, which is the companion piece to this. Is this the companion piece to the writing, or is the writing the companion piece to this? Because these don't get video descriptions, but a lot of the time, most of the time. But I will write as a reference to these, and sometimes these are a reference to those, and they go together, and it's all just part of the same story, referencing each other, because it is all part of the same story. And I tell some of it spoken, and I tell some of it written, and some of it is contextual, and some of it is allegorical, and some of it is figurative, some of it is literal, but it's all real in some regard. Maybe not literally real, but rhetorically real, or allegorically real, or figuratively real, or alliteratively real, or poetically real, or any of those types of words, which I can't list all of them right in this moment. But I am aware that sometimes, maybe more than I even realize, my writing can be worrisome. See, but the only thing is it's normal to me. These are things that I am dealing with on a regular basis and have been for a long, long time. So me just writing about it, that's not scary. That's not unhealthy. If anything, that's good. That's progress. That's healthy. Keeping it hidden, keeping it bottled up, keeping it only to myself, that's dangerous. And that's where the self-harm comes in. Because whether I am aware of it or not, if I don't deal with these things in some constructive way, creative or otherwise, it will become destructive in some other aspect. Whether I'm taking it out on myself or taking it out on other people in subtle ways, in my attitude, or how it manifests in how I feel about myself or in the world. And if I'm just shutting down and secluding and turning off and pushing away or lashing out or just, being upset. And it doesn't do me any good, and I don't like it, but I don't have much control over it. And I just need to go away for a while. I give myself permission to shut down. And it's not like it's better to do it by choice than for it to happen when I'm not prepared. I just sense that I'm overwhelmed, I'm in a crisis mode, and I need to go away. And so that's what I do. And it is better that other people, I don't like to be seen, because it doesn't help. And people think that they can help, think that they understand, and that they have, I don't know. It's like if I need help or want help, it's like I know people are there and I know where to go. But people think they understand. They give themselves credit for understanding. They do not understand. They don't mean any harm, but sometimes people cause harm, not through, well, sometimes they do cause harm through being inconsiderate. But mostly it's just from ignorance of not being aware, and it's partially from me because I am not a good teacher of, as I don't talk probably as much, and people don't get a chance to know me, and that's on purpose, because I don't want people to know me, because I feel like I've had bad experiences with people who get to know me, or enough about me that they can then manipulate me and convince me of things that are taking advantage of my nature. And at least that's how it feels to me. And it's that whole gaslighting thing and manipulation and psychology, and people don't even know it. I don't think, but they just go, oh, here's somebody that's willing to do this and that, and it's like, well, anyway. So eventually, I recognize it that I was like, I'm getting so stressed out by this environment, and I feel like I've been convinced that I have to do it. And it's like, wait a second, do I? Why? Who convinced me of this? Why do I think this? And it's like, no, I don't. Maybe that's for other people, and people just assume that since it's for themselves, and they assume that I'm like them, and I'm also guided by the same motives and intents, and have the same struggles and same problems and same wants and desires. It's like, yeah, I'm still human, but I am not guided by the same things. I am not motivated by the same things. So I am not like most people, and people mistake me for being like them, which is understandable. I would mistake me for being like other people too. I appear like other people, surface level. I appear like other people until I start talking, until I start going. And so mostly I just stay mostly quiet, and people can make whatever judgments and assumptions that they want, and I won't deter them. Because, I don't, most people are not approving, and I don't like how I'm treated. And there's like levels where it's like breakthrough points where people get like the initial, and there's the phase where they're this, and they're like an appreciation of this, then they fall back into this category where it's like, oh, the really frustrating, and they want me to change. They want me to not be autistic for them. They want me to be normal for them. They want me to be who they want me to be for them because they like me or they think I'm cool or whatever. But they don't get that the only reason I can be the way I am when I'm around is because I'm doing all these other things that they don't know about, that I have to do to maintain this. It takes a lot of energy and self-care. And all of that it's not known, and I can't describe it, and people wouldn't understand it. They think they do, but maybe some do more than others. I don't know. I don't know how anybody else thinks. But I wouldn't claim credit for understanding how anybody, even, I understand other autistic people. Uh, it's scary. It's like I thought I was by myself. And it's like I read other people's thoughts and how they interpret reality and deal with reality, and it's like, that's me. I never knew it. I was all by myself this entire time. I was so insulated and protected and shielded and sequestered and cloistered from everything, convinced that I was like everybody else, but sensing that, so it feels like it was a whole charade, whatever. It seems like it. Why? What was the point of that? Like it was to have me live a happy, normal life that was never going to be within my capability. I was never. It was like trying to live a lie, and it's just. But it got me. It got me where it got me, and you know, if I hadn't gone through exactly what I'd gone through and the way that I went through it, I wouldn't be here right now, and I wouldn't have the experience to back it. So everything is backed with experience. It's not just words to me. They might be words to anybody else that might be reading them. But to me, that's my life. So it's like, there's power in those words that cannot be taken away. You know, just like all, you know, what my experiences have taught me and the memories that I have associated. None of that, unless I choose to, can be denied or dismissed or put down or diminished. People can try and say, like, oh, you're not special, you're not unique, you know. Well, no, I'm not. But my experiences are a different quality. Just they're mine. Just like everybody else's is theirs. I have mine. And it's like, there are similarities, but there are variances. And appreciating. So, anyway, this video was just there to, like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. And it might be, you know, some things they might be difficult to read. They might be difficult but they're not there. It's like, if it's difficult, don't read. And if it's not wanted, just don't bother. So no one is being held accountable or responsible or hostage. So, you know, it's like I'd like, you know, there to be witness or observation or introspection, or just somebody just paying attention, you know. But not if it causes any sort of emotional damage or instability. Because I know that I feel like my own psychology can and is, or might be, I don't know, damaging or harmful to people don't like that I have these thoughts, or some of my thoughts are a little bit less than popular, unconventional, atypical for the atypical even, I think. But I've read some other people's, their autistic impressions of various things, and it's like, a lot of us, I feel, are still pretending. And I don't think that's a secret. I think a lot of us, we know we're pretending, and we're pretending in front of other people who are also autistic, because we're not sure what is safe to expose about ourselves. So it's like, we're all actors, and we don't know that we can give up our roles. We can speak plainly. We're safe, I think. So, Autistics Anonymous. It might already exist, you know, but the doors and the groups of Autistics Anonymous are even more secretive. And what's the word? No, I don't know what the word is, but I'll find it. Anyway. Well, it's been fun. I should go. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat. And I had a good run. I'm having a good day. It's what time is it? It's just after 11:30 on 11/11. So it was a good video. It was a good talk. We'll do this again next time, sometime. Yeah. And what's the other thing? What was it? Prepio, prepio, proprioceptive, or it's like something like that, or something. It's like a tactile, like a hug or something. Or it's like I prefer this, whereas this, I don't know, feels like I'm doing like a safety video or something. But this, I don't know, that's something. You do notice something. Whereas this feels like I don't know. But this, I don't know. It's something. So, anyway, that's all I got. I should go. So, I'm having an interesting life. So, anyway, I hope you have a good day.